This is Cheryl with Sea Spirit Tarot, and I'm here to do days 30 and 31 of the 31 Days of Tarot by Ethony. And I'm going to do this kind of oddly and together. So 30 is what tarot card represents me and why. And 31 is what are my tarot goals for 2020. Well, these are going to work together because I'm going to combine a couple of card things going on here, and it's not going to be just one card. So, at Samhain, I think it was, I did a card reading of the coming year, and what came up I needed was balance, temperance, which is an alchemical card of the blending, balancing, and healing of the parts within me, are the honeymoon of the consecration of a union as of marriage. The other card that came up, there was two that came in that, was the High Priestess, which is a ripple in the veil, crossing the abyss, seeing through the shiny light into the darkness of the truth. Because whether you say the thought or the word spoke, there was an entity, and then it wanted to see it itself, so it spoke, or created, caused a reflection of itself, but then there had to be a third one to view and understand the reflection of the self. Gets pretty deep going across this abyss, doesn't it? So these were my cards for the year for me, drawn at Samhain. Then at the regular New Year's, which I know carries punch too, the card that was my numerology card was a Hangman, which, you know, is enlightenment, backing out, taking it over. But this guy's all nailed down, and I've always been ahead on that, and I agree with Crowley that you know, I mean, the age of Pisces is gone. I mean, everybody knows the age of Pisces is over. We're just dealing with the remnants and cleaning up with the suffering. And in Marseille, they take those down, and I don't know about any other numerologies. That's right, and it gives me the High Priestess again. So that was a repeat of a High Priestess within, 3 months? Now, I'd forgotten all about this, but Natalia posted this book the other day on Instagram. And I went through it. I got it off my shelf. It's another one of those where the pages are about falling apart. And I remember I took numerology one day and a palmistry class the second day. And it must have been in 2000 because I just removed a lot of papers in here. There were two guys that I was dating where I'd done all this complete numerology on them. Is that the Two of Swords or what? So it's curious about that. So I'm going to use some of these real quick because this will go into what my goals are. Okay, so if I did not refigure all this out, this was stuff I already had done. I read the paper. So before I started, I kept meditating on Strength card, my Destiny card through the Chaldean numerology, which is also what I learned to use with Linda Goodman, is Destiny. Strength, lust, until you fall so in love with divine and see the magic and all, that is when the alchemical happens. But again, it's a balance card, okay? My soul card is the Chariot, and the Chariot is a Cancer card of the moon, but it also is a Tantric yoga card, again. Really interesting. How other people see me, strength. Life lesson here to learn, the Lovers, which is, I believe, another alchemical card. And this is like the real sex magic thing when two become one. So the egg, the child of this union, be it a thought, be it whatever you're manifesting, and the Chariot also goes with this. So I'm here to learn love. And it hasn't been, I haven't been real successful at it yet, I don't think. My destiny expression card is death. That all must change. And then we can just restart on the whole process again. Go back to the hangman. Go back to the high priestess. Go back to strength. Go back to temperance with lovers and the balance of the chariot. They all kind of repeat the same lessons. So my goal is that this age I'm at is actually become, I'm going to look at into these cards here. And one of the greatest compliments ever given to me was I had a girlfriend say I was born too soon. And I think that's why this Kali deck resonates with me so much going into the new eon. But my goal with Tarot right now would be the understanding of the magic of our journey, the alchemical of creation, to advance me and soothe me as I go through these material, what's left of my material years, and use them wisely. Or even if we take a short-term goal of the next 3 months, I'm looking at a major impending surgery, and I'm following the tarot of my life here to see how to integrate that on all levels, and how it also applies with, like I'm going to have knee surgery, I'm going to do it during Capricorn. You don't want the moon touching that part of which, in that part of which metal touches, but honor to Capricorn of the bones. So there was another one of my disjointed videos because my brain goes faster than my mouth, and I've been alone so long. I have been a hermit, and I am not going to keep that card up here, even though in the Kali deck it's a fertilization card, because I want to move out of that zone and enter into this age of Aquarius. And though I stay home too much, and I'm trying to learn to not stay home so much. Anyway, sorry about that. I know I get off. The whole point of that was that I'm having to relearn to articulate again because I didn't talk to anybody in so very long. So here concludes my 31 days of tarot. It's been absolutely wonderful finding new channels, new people interacting, seeing all the beautiful art and colors and hearing people's hearts. And so I thank you if you listened, and I thank you if you took part. I appreciate it. It's all in the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's already here. It's all about love.